we request our volunteers to kindly escort the dignitaries onto the dais.
It is always prudent to start any auspicious event with the blessings of Almighty. We request the dignitaries to kindly step forward to light the ceremonial lamp. Thank you all. Let us Let us invite Dr. Smriti Rekha Sahu to felicitate the chief guest, Mr. Shushanta Nayak, Regional Head ICICI Bank.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, we would like to request Dr. K. Milan Singh to felicitate the director, Professor Vibhuti Bhushan Bishwa. Thank you, sir. Now, we would like to request Dr. Deependu Adat to felicitate Professor Harish Chandra Das, Dean Students Welfare.
Thank you, sir. Let us invite Dr. Piyush Pratap Singh to felicitate Dr. Amit Kumar Paul, President, Student Activity Center.
Thank you, sir. Now, we would like to request Dr. Akhilendra Pratap Singh to felicitate Dr. Biplab Kumar Devnath, Vice President, Cultural.
Thank you, sir. Now we would like to request Dr. Amit Kumar Paul, President, Student Activity Center, to deliver his address.
Respected Chief Guest of today's inaugural function, Mr. Sushant Nayak, Regional Head ICICI Bank, respected Director of the Institute, Professor Vibhuti Bhushan Biswal, Dean Student Welfare, Professor Harish Chandra Das, Vice President, Student Activity Center Cultural, Dr. Biplab Devnath, faculty members present here, staff members, guests, representatives from media houses, and my dear students who are present here physically and those who joined through online links. So very good morning to all of you, and on behalf of Student Activity Center, I welcome you all to this annual cultural festival of our institute in IIT Meghalaya, Shishir 2022. I'm personally very glad to see you all physically present here after 2 long years, and I know how eagerly you were all waiting for this to happen. But we also wish that we can celebrate this in upcoming years in an even bigger way. But we also have to keep in mind that we have to celebrate this with more sensibility, with more responsibility. I just want to mention one thing, that you are aware that some local festivals are also there during 10th and 11th, particularly on 11th. So we need to make sure that our celebration should not disturb the celebration of the local community present around our campus. So you have to be a little bit more sensible towards it. So Shishir 2022 this year will be celebrated as we followed in other Shishir events also in the past. It will be celebrated for 3 days, today, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. We have this time distributed the participants such a way that the total number of participants is around 250 to 300 each day, and we ensure that 50% audience in the venue. So keeping in mind the social distancing norm of the government of Meghalaya as well as government of India, so that we also ensured during these celebrations. So we actually separated the days in a batch-wise manner. For example, today it will be for the BTech second year, PG first year, and all PhD students, all PhD first year students. Tomorrow it will be celebrated for BTech third year and rest of the PhD students. Day after tomorrow, the final day of Shishir, it is only the BTech final year students, and PG final year students are allowed to come and celebrate with us. BTech first year students are yet to join the institute, they will be joining soon, and we also kept in mind that we need to engage them in some way. So we actually dedicated some of the events in online modes as well as in hybrid online-offline modes for them, and they are distributed in all 3 days of CC. So there are events where first year BTech students will be participating and will be engaged with our celebration of annual cultural fest. So there are loads of events in this edition of Shishir, and for example, Speak Make. We have Speak Make event right after this inaugural program, and that to promote the Indian classical music and culture. We have Step Up, the dancing competitions in all 3 days, so that every student gets the chance to participate in the competition. We have Harmony, that is the singing competition, and that is also there every day so that every students can participate. We have Shimmer, we have Rangoli, we have dramatics under Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat mission of Government of India, so that is also there in our celebration. So Panache is one of the most popular function that we celebrate every year is a fashion show, so that is also there. So these are a few popular events that will be there in this year's CCs. And moreover, we have guest performance by external experts every day. So with these few words, finally, I would like to thank you all for having me here. I hope that you will enjoy these 3 days to the fullest, but you have to do it with more sensibility, more responsibility, and with more maturity. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now we invite Professor Harish Chandra Das, Dean Students Welfare, to address the gathering.
Very good morning to one and all. Respected Director of NIT Meghalaya, Dr. B.V. Biswal, the Chief Guest of the inaugural function of this annual Tech Fest, Mr. S.K. Naik, who is the Regional Head of ICICI Bank, Dr. Amit Pal, the President, Student Activity Center of NIT Meghalaya, Dr. Biplab Kumar Devnath, the Vice President, the Cultural Cell of the Student Activity Center, Deans, heads of the departments, faculty, staffs, local administrations, volunteers, participants from the other institutes, my dear students, and ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this inaugural function of the annual Tech Fest of NIT Meghalaya. I am thankful to the organizers, the volunteers of inviting us, and will share few words with you. If we come back to the very early days, the institute was advising the students to focus on the academics. Stress was not given on the different activities. Later on, it was realized that along with the academics, the refreshment of the students are also required by conduct of certain events. These events may be your extracurricular activities, maybe your curricular activities, maybe your cultural events, where the students will be able to showcase the hidden talents, the skills, can share their views with other students. Looking into this, it will mark these cultural activities. Now it is an integral part of the academics. Now it is coming to the academic calendar where these cultural events will be carried out, which is very much required for the students, for their professional growth, for refreshment, to come across the different students, and altogether many things. National Institute of Technology, an institute at the national level, is housing the students all over India with a diversified tradition and culture. And in the events organized by the NIT, the student will showcase their traditions, their cultures, their skills in a very meaningful way where everybody will also enjoy it. Our National Institute of Technology Meghalaya is having a student activity center which is headed by Dr. Amit Pal. And one of the cell is the cultural cell, which is guided and monitored by the Vice President Cultural Cell, Dr. B.K. Devnath, and the Student Executive Council of the Cultural Cell. The students of NIT Meghalaya throughout the year are taking part in different activities at the national level and being awarded with the different prizes, medals, and gathering the credentials and the recognitions for these institutes. Shishir is the annual Tech Fest which is conducted every year by NIT Meghalaya, where the participants from the other institutes are also invited to participate combinedly with our students. The COVID pandemic dealing with the students from the institute for 2 years, because last time the CC was conducted in 2019 and in 20 and 21 could not be conducted. And now the students have landed offline to this institute, and they are in a very cheerful mood to celebrate this Shishir after a long gap of 2 years. And most of the students up to 2 years have landed first time to this institute, maybe in second year. The institute is extending all type of facilities to the student to take part in different extracurricular activities, co-curricular activities, and the cultural events through this cultural cell of the student activity center. I was going through the brochure of the Shishir. The students are going to organize very beautiful themes, what is correctly explained by the president of the SAC, and everybody should encourage the participant and to enjoy the 3 days celebrations. The celebration will be conducted starting from today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. My sincere request to all the students to keep peace and harmony during the celebration of this function, as it is rightly pointed out by Dr. Amit Pal, the president of SAC, that in the localities, local festival celebration will be there. So the pitch of the sound you have to make so that it will be limited to our boundary, it will not disturb the outside peoples. I wish all the success to these 3 days celebrations. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we would like to request Professor Vibhuti Bhushan Biswal, Director NIT Meghalaya, to kindly deliver his address.
A very good morning to all of you. Mr. Sushant Naik, the Regional Head of ICICI Bank Limited, and today's Chief Guest of this inaugural function. My colleague, Professor Harishchandra Das, the Dean Student Welfare of our institute. Dr. Amit Kumar Pal, the President, Student Activity Center. Dr. Biplab Kumar Devnath, Vice President, Cultural Student Activity Center, my faculty colleagues, staff colleagues, and my dear students, the participants, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a very different day today. There are so many happy days which we come across in a year, but this special day where we are starting our celebration, starting the celebration of our culture, that's why it's known as a cultural festival, CC. And for all of us, it would be a different experience. And this experience will be as designed by you. As you sow, so you reap. How you enjoy the culture, how you show up the culture, how we show up our behavior, it's up to us. And how we enjoy is also up to us. That is what I meant by this culture will be enjoyed as per our own design. It's a nice day today. The weather has been very benign, favorable. The winter has come. The chillness has come. Spring has descended and Shishir has come. We all are geared up to see that we are all enjoying our own things. National Institute of Technology, anywhere, NIT Meghalaya, no different, bears a national character. We have the people out here and mostly the students who come from different region of the country, even outside the country, with different cultural background, with different ethnic behaviors, and they are put together as a single mass out here. But in these 3 days of CC, we exhibit, we showcase our own culture out here. It's not a single culture, it's a national culture. It's a thing which is beyond the Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat kind of thing. I was glad to see one of the students out here who wears a lungi. That's good. I have seen cultural festivals out here, I mean not here, in other places, where people from different parts of India, they are geared up with their own outfits. I would like to see students from Meghalaya to use their own traditional outfit, students from Tamil Nadu to wear their own outfits, from Rajasthan to wear the pagdi, from Maharashtra to put on the topi, and so on and so forth. That will give a different view altogether, different spirit altogether in this festive days. It's a festival, cultural festival, we call it CC. And this festival, when we celebrate with pomp and joy, with all happiness, with all sacredness. You remember a day when we celebrate something at home, we do it with a lot of sense and lot of regulations. The similar thing is to be followed out here. I would like to see the students, it's essentially a students' festival, cultural festival. I would like to see the students to enjoy to the fullest. They may do whatever traditionally they have learnt. They may bring out their latent skills and showcase it to the outside world that they are up to that. नाचो गाओ झूमो जो भी करना है करो, but do it with full discipline. You do it at home. It's nothing new. And when you do it with discipline, you really enjoy it to the fullest. I hope in these 3 days we shall be doing that. We shall be putting hands with each other. As I learn, the participants are also from other institutes, other organizations who have joined us. As you know, the last 2 years we couldn't conduct this festival because of the pandemic. This year also, it's not on a full scale. As you know, we have staggered our own students in two different batches only to see that it's not crowded and we maintain certain normals out here that we should follow. But with that also, and also some first year students who are connected virtually, they would like to see how their senior students, their big brothers and sisters are doing, they learn from that. And you should make it an ideal festival. Create an example for others that yes, students of NIT Meghalaya are up to this, can enjoy life in a very different manner. Just forget what you are for here. These 3 days is yours. You don't have to think of the classroom, you don't have to think of your assignments, experimentations, whatever. You think of your own happiness out here and do really celebrate these 3 days. I hope this year it will be a different and the days could be cherished forever. Those particularly who are in final year, 4th year BTech, 2nd year MTech, 2nd year MSc, all these people, they won't be getting this chance again. So, and student life is going to end for them, most of them, the final year guys. So do it, enjoy fully, and I wish these 3 days will be very, very successfully celebrated by you people so far as our own culture is concerned. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We request the chief guest, Mr. Sushanta Naik, Regional Head ICICI Bank, to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning, friends. Respected Director of NIT Meghalaya, Professor B.B. Vishwal sir, and esteemed NIT Meghalaya faculty members, Professor S. Das, Dr. Amit Pal and Dr. Garnath, and all the faculty members over here, and my dear students. So, the Shishir, the 7th annual Fest of NIT, Cultural Fest of NIT Meghalaya has brought vibe inside the campus of NIT. Since last 2 years, we are missing the Cultural Fest of NIT due to pandemic. And this year, we are very excited in these 3 days, starting from today till 11th of this month. What will happen in this Cultural Fest? I picked one point from the speech of Professor S. Das. What education is exactly? It is not about scoring marks, going through the text. It is all about the physical development, psychological development, as well as the mental development of a student. And the holistic development, the overall development of a student will come by the combination of these 3 developments. Cultural initiative is a brilliant platform. Each and every student should participate for the holistic development of a particular student. This is a wonderful platform in NIT Meghalaya. Most of the students, they have come from different parts of this country with different culture and different ethics. So, we will come to know the talents in them, and in these 3 days they will share their thoughts, their ideas in a common platform, by which the students of NIT Meghalaya will know each other, will be very social, and they will respect each other. In our student days, college life, we have learned from this cultural, participating in these cultural programs, discipline and time management, both are very, very critical. So each and every student who will participate in the cultural program or initiative of different colleges, they will learn discipline and they will learn time management. Both these factors are very crucial to make a person as a professional in coming days. It will schedule your days accordingly. Thanks to Biswal sir, under his dynamic leadership in last 5 years, NIT Meghalaya has reached many milestones. We will remember the leadership of Biswal sir. The culture and values he has given to all the students you all are carrying will definitely take you, lead you to be a sincere and worthy citizen of this country. This NIT Meghalaya is one of the premier institute, and recently we have inaugurated a branch in Cherrapunji in NIT campus. And as a bank, we'll definitely always provide our best of our service to the faculty member, to the students of NIT. So I will not take much time. My best wishes are with you all. Enjoy these 3 days. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we would like to invite Dr. Biplab Kumar Devnath, Vice President, Cultural, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the organizing committee of the Institute Cultural Festival 2022, I would like to thank one and all present on the dais and off the dais. First and foremost, to convey our sincere gratitude to our respected director, sir, Professor Bibhuti Bhushan Biswal, for guiding us in every single aspect during the formulation, preparation, and implementation phases of this event, which we are going to witness today and the couple of days ahead of us. Thank you, sir. We are grateful to Mr. Sushant Nayak, the regional head of ICICI Bank Limited, for accepting our request as the chief guest of the event. Thank you, sir, for being with us in this celebration. We are thankful to the Dean of Student Welfare of the Institute, Professor Harish Chandra Das, sir, for his office and for their tireless efforts during the last 30 days related to the event. We express our sincere gratitude to the President's Student Activity Center, Dr. Amit Kumar Pal, for his guidance and support in every respect. We appreciate all the help and support received from the Office of Registrar, Account Section, and Establishment Section for their assistances related to all the paperwork. We are also thankful to our sponsors, State Bank of India, ICICI Bank, Maverick Technologies, Star Cement, BMG Informatics, EduTech, Netcom Solutions, Amigos 147, and Bobatri for agreeing to sponsor this particular festival. We are thankful to the representatives of the press and media for covering Shishir 2022. It was not an easy program to organize when it is not even 1.5 months of the physical return of the students in the institute. In this respect, I would like to thank all the student council members, conveners and co-conveners of different events of Shishir, SEC club conveners, for your strong commitment and hard work towards making this program a great success within a very short time. We also appreciate the active cooperation of all the volunteers who have helped us to execute this fest smoothly. Last but not the least, the active cooperation and participation from each one of the faculty in charge of the different clubs of SSC and different office bearers are deeply appreciated. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. We request the Director, Professor Bibhuti Bhushan Biswal, to declare the annual Cultural Fest Shishir 2022 open.
I declare the annual Cultural Festival of National Institute of Technology Meghalaya, Shishir 2022, open.
Once again, thank you all. Have a great day.